and welcome to News Today. I'm Abigail Clark.
And I'm Danielle Arnold.
And today we have many shocking and controversial stories lined up for you.
But right now we'll be taking a look at our main topic of the day, whether women actually do need men.
So, Danielle, what do you think about this topic?
Well, it is an interesting question, Abigail. I do think we're much cleaner than men.
Yes, I definitely agree, Danielle. It is also known that women live much longer than men and do have an advanced immune system.
That is true, actually. My partner's suffering from man flu at the moment.
Ha ha ha!
One of our own reporters has conducted some undercover primary research within her own habitat, studying the day-to-day actions and tasks that are shared between men and women.
Welcome! Topic of the day: observation of the male in its natural habitat. Here we go. This is the male. See how the male has organized his space.
Well, that clip was definitely very interesting.
Yes, I think this is a brilliant example of how women can multitask several things at once. We have even more scientific evidence over in the lab with our reporter Caroline Asher and our award-winning scientist Dr. Bell.
Over to you, Caroline.
I am now here with the scientist Dr. Bell.
Hello, Caroline.
So, what have you found from your research here under the microscope?
We have found that women actually have more depth than men. This is down to genetics, as men have the X and Y chromosomes, whereas women are made up of X and X chromosomes. What makes men simpler than women is that the Y chromosome is normally the inactive gene, so men have to rely only on the X chromosome, whereas women have twice the amount of genetic instructions as men do.
Are you saying that men are just genetically modified women?
In the matter of speaking, yes.
Dr. Bell, just one more thing. A point of interest that come to light from my investigation is why, when I asked our male subject to carry out certain tasks, he did not listen. Is there any reasoning behind his ignorance?
Oh, actually, yes, Caroline, there is. Women have a much higher range of frequencies across their voice as men do, and the brain must work a lot harder to analyse these frequencies in order to comprehend the meaning intended. So this might be the actual reason why men find it so difficult to listen and take notice of the female voice. So men, it's not your fault, it's in your genes.
Thank you very much, Dr. Bell.
Thank you.
Thank you, Caroline and Dr. Bell. That was very interesting. However, while you were reporting, we've had quite a few complaints from the male population. Let's have a look at what they've got to say.
So our first caller is Ryan Banks from Wolverhampton.
Hello, Ryan.
I can't believe what you're trying to say here. How on earth do you expect us men to believe that you do not need us? It's a basic fact of life, and you're questioning it.
Well, Ryan, I'm sorry to say this, but from the research conducted by our news team, all of the findings show that women actually do not need men anymore.
We have also got another caller on the line, Ashley Lord. What do you think about this so far very controversial story?
This is outrageous. I've been watching this from start and I'm shocked at this biased point of view. Women need men. This is an obvious fact. How would you like it if I said men didn't need women?
I can understand your opinion, Ashley, even though I definitely don't think it's right, and I am very sorry if we have caused you any offence. That was definitely not our aim at any point. Our aim is to find affirmative factual results on whether women are actually better than men.
Let's go over to Emily Cars, who is finding out what the general public think of this matter.
Hello Danny and Abby, I'm in Peace Gardens, Sheffield here, and I'm going to ask the public why they think that women need men. Here we are with two members of the public who are going to tell us why they think that men aren't important in women's lives.
Well, I think that ladies now are very independent and can come along with doing lots of things for themselves.
Women don't need men because they've got equal rights.
General feelings of the male, because like males can be very sensitive as well as women.
Women don't need men if they're lesbians.
I don't really think women need men, to be honest, in today's society, because everything that we kind of need from them we can get elsewhere, and not gonna lie, they're all idiots at the moment, so
I think women can be very independent nowadays, get their own job, their own house, they can live by themselves, and men just get in the way of that.
Women need men to make babies.
So you can't make women without men?
The only reason women want men is so they have someone to blame.
Women need men because men are good at barbecues.
I think the only reason that women need men is to reproduce babies. Another reason that women could need men is to open things that we can't, or carry things that we can't, but we actually can do that if we just maybe go to the gym more often.
Women don't need men, women are independent.
Women need men, as men always look after women, men support women. Men make all the right decisions, good decisions, whereas women think about stuff too much. Women often make mountains out of molehills, when men are always there to bring them back down to earth and keep their feet on the ground. Women also need men to look after the kids when they're going to get their hair done and their nails.
Independent women. Women need men because they need them to reproduce and to start a family, and also for financial needs. I think women need men because they like big hands to hold them at night.
Women need men because of cash.
I don't think we need men. We have Ann Summers now.
Thank you, Emily. That has definitely brought a wide range of opinions to the table.
Let's have a look at the results gathered.
As you can see, reproduction was in fact the most common opinion for women needing men. However, we'll be turning to Dr. Bell, who is now in the lab to discuss these theories.
Thank you, Daniel. I've just been discussing some recent development with Dr. Bell. Yes, recent developments in scientific technology have allowed us to create sperm. Using a cocktail of various chemicals, we can create artificial sperm. Really? Yeah. Would you like to see some? Yes, sure. Here, here's some we made earlier. Ooh. Yes, I see. Would you like to hear an interesting fact? Yes, of course. Any babies born using this artificial sperm would be female and genetically identical to their mother. Controversial, but very interesting. Back to studio.
Thank you very much, Amanda. It now seems that it's test tubes and Ann Summers for us. Another popular response collected in the investigation was that men are needed for manual labour and heavy lifting. However, we've now got a small clip that just shows women do not actually need men for these tasks.
Just try and help me chop the vegetables for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Come on then, let's go. Are you alright there?
Yeah, fine.
I'll just take it.
The breadwinner's here.
But I've already got the bread.
Oh.
I'll give it here. I hate to tell Supreme why women don't need men. This is all from us. Back to the studio!
Thank you, Emily. Over time, women have had to take a step back from the roles and responsibilities which men can do so freely.
Women have had to fight and struggle to gain the same respect that a man has just been simply given.
It now seems that we've exploited you for all your worth. We no longer need you.
So now we say goodbye. You are the weakest link.
I'm wearing